So, I hope you're ready for one shit show, because this is a story like no other. I don't even know how to start the story without getting nervous. It's such a bad story. Okay, Joey, you can do this. You can do this. Even though it's not like any other Joey story, you can do this. Okay. Damn, I can't do this. Fuck. So I hope you're ready for one shit show, because this is a story that I didn't think I was ever gonna share, but I found it in my old diary and I figured, hey, why not? Maybe it'll be funny. And there's a lesson for it at the end. And just to be clear, I make these Joey stories for two reasons. One, for a good laugh, because I want to make people laugh during hard times. And two, I've done some stupid shit, and I regret some stupid shit. And this is so people don't do stupid shit. And sort of learn from my mistakes, because every single Joey story has a lesson at the end of the day, if you really think about it. And hopefully this one has a really good lesson, because I'm starting to wonder myself. So, I met my ex-gay boyfriend online. This was back when it was AOL, AIM chat. Oh, those were the days. And me and a bunch of other group of friends started talking to each other then. And me and him connected. And there was two people in that AOL chat that I actually connected with. One was obviously my ex-boyfriend. And two was a friend of mine who was also gay. He lived in Wisconsin, and I lived at the time in Chicago, so we were like kind of close neighbors. And to him, I saw him like a little brother, because he was also Mexican like me, and he was also adopted. So he didn't really know much about his family and who he came from, where he came from. And me and him, like, I'm not even exaggerating this, me and him looked so much alike, especially in the face and in the eyes. And I told him as like a joke, like, hey, what if we are related? We just don't even know. We could be like second cousins or something, because we don't know. So, I honestly did see him like a little brother. And the reason why I'm mentioning him is because he was involved also with my ex-boyfriend. So I had this whole like love triangle going, some big old yaoi, queer love triangle. And this is why the story is so interesting, because I am a girl. Okay, it's so embarrassing. I don't even want to share the story anymore. But I'm sure all you are like, okay, you gotta share the rest. Alright, so we're gonna change the names, obviously. My ex, let's call him Luis. And for my brother friend, we're gonna call him Legoshi. just cuts, because I don't want to put real names out there, obviously. We're gonna call him those two. So my ex-boyfriend, he lived far too. He was in a different state. He lived all the way in Ohio. And that was a drive. So I didn't really get to see him often. We just mainly just talked online or on the phone. And the first time I ever hung out with him, though, it was the most awkwardest date I've ever had in my life. He would constantly keep talking about this ex-boyfriend of his. And funny story, his ex-boyfriend was one of my other friends. We were all like friends together. And we were on our first date. And he constantly kept talking about him, and it was just really, like, uncomfortable. At the time, he said he was gay, but he saw himself a little more bisexual, but I said he was gay. Like, I was just, I don't know, like, I'm not trying to stereotype anybody, but he said and did some stuff that was pretty gay. Alright, let me show you a list of things, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to be questioning this if this was in your shoes. Alright, one, he enjoyed shopping a little too much. And he would always like to, like, dress me up like a doll. Like, he would find the most, like, perkiest outfits, and he had a really good sense of taste. Like, really good. His favorite TV show was Tyra Banks' Next Top Model. Says enough. He would criticize my clothes. Like, if I wore, like, a certain outfit that didn't match, or wasn't to his standards, he would like out me on that. Like, oh, look, you should be wearing the stripes outfit. This matches with this better with your shoes. And I'm like, who gives a fuck, dude? He was obsessed with yaoi, and that's a big ass flag right there. Like, he was obsessed with it. He had it all over his wallpaper on his computer. He had all the yaoi magazines. He would always read Junior Romantica like crazy. So I'm just like, He would say how disgusting vaginas were. I'm like, he's gay. If he's not gay, please. Boy, it's straight as a circle. He's gay. And he was talking about how it's gonna eat me. Oh my god, it's so gross. I'm like, come on. No straight guy would say that. Okay, this was really weird, and can somebody please tell me what this means, because to this day I don't know what the hell it meant. Okay, get this. I'm a girl, obviously, but I cross-dress as a guy. And at the time, I did identify as a guy, right? And he was gay, obviously, and didn't like girls, obviously, but he hated when I cosplayed as a guy. Like, he only wanted me to wear girl clothes. But I'm like, okay, you're a guy, you're gay, and you don't like girls, you don't like vaginas, none of that, none of the girl stuff. But you like me, but you don't want me dressed like a guy. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Can someone please comment, like, what the hell does that mean? Because I still don't understand. It confused me the hell out of me. Still does, and I don't get it. I don't know if he's, like, forcing himself to like a girl. I don't know. Let's see, what else queer stuff did he say? Let me see. He said that on our dates he felt like he was straight, but he said it like all like lovey-dovey, like, I feel like I'm straight when I'm with you. I'm like, well, don't say it like that.
I'm on a never-ending quest to save my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, he was oh man, I don't even should say this one, but he apparently was like bragging about how he lost his V card. Yeah, and you know how he did? He lost it at the JCPenney public bathroom. That's fucking trashy. That's not, ugh. I always would tell him, like, in a nice way, as much as possible. I said, would you be better if you were with a guy? He's like, no, I like you, I like you, I like you. I'm like, because it's okay if you are. You know, like, just tell me the truth. I don't want to find out down the line and get cheated on or something. Like, I'd rather you just tell me and be clean, so then we don't have to ruin our friendship, too. Because I still am friends with some of my exes now. And you know why? It's because we were open and we were honest about stuff, you know? Yeah, we had messy breakups, but we were still at least honest about it. And I at least wanted to keep him as a friend, but he still wanted to, I guess, be a liar, so I don't know. Okay, you said you want to be with me forever, right? He's like, yeah. You want to be married, too? He's like, yeah, okay. Can you give up ever being with a guy again? Ever? Like, you're never gonna, if you're gonna marry me, it means you can't kiss a guy, you can't hold a guy's hand, you can't do nothing with the guy, you have to give that up if you're with me. And he started going like, oh, well, yeah, when you put it that way. Yeah, bitch, I knew it. Obviously, big surprise, me and him didn't work out, so we broke up. And what he does, he ends up dating my brother, the one in Wisconsin. And I was like, oh, damn it. Like, I felt weird about it, but I was like, good for you. You know, I mean, I was already dating somebody else at the time when they started dating anyway. So I was like, you know, I what can you do? I thought it was going to end like that way and everything was going to be fine. But the drama didn't end there. It actually got worse. My brother would message me and text me and cry to me all the time because Luis was always cheating on him. Like, cheating on him, hurting his feelings, always talking about his exes. You know, basically what I went through, he was going through. And I felt horrible for him. I was just like, oh my god. Like, it's one thing when you break my heart, I can give a shit, I'll get over that real quick. But you're hurting my friend. And not only my friend, my family member, or like a family member. So I was not okay with that. And I was trying to tell my brother to, like, calm down, not think about it, let it go, you know, let him find somebody else. And then he sent me a video on AOL chat saying, oh my gosh, Joy, you're not going to believe this, but he's dating somebody with the exact same name as me. Oh my god. And he was, like, really upset. And he actually found, like, his new boyfriend's YouTube channel, and he was sending me all these videos. And there's one video that made him, like, hurt really bad, and it was the one with him and Luis, like, talking together and being lovey-dovey and just holding each other and being, you know, boyfriends and stuff. And I'm like, why are you watching this? I'm like, dude, you're, like, torturing yourself. It's so stupid. But I could see how upset he was and how he sounded. And me being me, and I like to make people laugh, I'm like, here, I'll do this for you. I'm going to reenact this video with my cousin when he comes over this weekend, and we'll make a big laugh about it, and we'll just joke about it, and make you feel better. Like, oh yeah, do it, it'll be so funny. So my cousin and me reenacted that video, and I won't show you the original, because I don't have that anyway, but here's the reenactment of me and my cousin Joey doing that video, those two.
Hello. This is Mr. Happy.
Ah. Talk about your thingy. What did you just eat from my hair?
It's for you.
No! And I thought it was funny. Like, it was funny as shit. And I posted it on MySpace, and I didn't think anyone was really going to find it. But lo and behold, my ex Louis found it, and he was pretty pissed off about it. And he commented saying, like, you know, Joe, you are so immature. I can't believe you go this low and you can't get over me. You would think that my brother, Legolas, would, like, be on my side or something. But no, you know what he did? He commented on that video after my ex did, saying, like, yeah, Joey, I can't believe you go this low. You're so immature. And I'm like, bitch! Bitch, you're the one that sent me this video. I don't even know this damn video existed until you showed me your ass. Oh, I wanted to out him out so bad, but I didn't. I kept my mouth shut. I was like, this bitch making me look like a fool and do me dirty like that. No, I ain't gonna hang. I was like, damn. Like, I couldn't believe he said that. Like, my own brother, like, flat out betrayed me. So it made me look like a crazy psycho, not over my ex, and like stalking his shit with his boyfriend. I'm like, I don't give a fuck who you date. Damn. I was like, I'm in Chicago enjoying my life, and I had a girlfriend at the time. So yeah, I ended up taking that video down, because I'm like, man, I did it for him, but for whatever, man, I'm just gonna turn it off, whatever. And I did contacted my ex's new boyfriend, and I personally contacted him saying, hey, I'm sorry, this is what happened, my friend was really upset, and he used to date his ex. I promise you, I'm not stalking you. I am so apologize for disrespect I've done. You know, I really did. Like, I really, really meant it. And he was very sincere and said, thank you very much for apologizing. It really means a lot that you stood up about that. And because it was kind of like out of the blue and I know who you are. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So I at least admitted my mistakes. And I was a bigger man and apologized. I felt so bad for my little brother, though, because him and Louise would date on and off, on and off, on and off. I lost count how many times they broke up. I think they broke up like 15 times. At least 10. At least 10 times. And every single time he broke up with them, he would come crying to me. You know, I'm like, oh my gosh, Joey, you did it again. Just like, and then I would be pissed at him and trying to, like, you know, take revenge on him. I didn't, but I was so mad at him for it, for breaking my brother's heart so many times. And like, you couldn't date anybody else in the whole world. You could not find anybody in the whole world or in your whole state to date. You couldn't find some other loser at JCPenney bathroom, but you had to go after my brother? I was like, damn. That's what made me mad. Like, break someone else's heart for once. Jeez. That's why I was happy he was dating this other guy. I was like, I hope they work out. And I was so mad they actually broke up. Because I'm like, he's going to go back with my brother. And that's what happened. Either way, I cut ties with him, though. Like, I stopped talking to him. I kind of, like, took him off all my social medias. And I just stayed friends with my brother because I wasn't going to give up my family, you know? And everything changed when I went to Ohio. And I only went for a convention called OhioCon. And out of all the people, I ran into him. And I wanted to just, like, slap the guy. Because he was still dating my brother currently at that time. At that time, in January, they were still together. And I was like, oh, this guy, I swear. And I kept it civil. I didn't curse him out. I didn't yell at him. I kept it like, oh, hi, how's it going, Louis? Okay, we're just chatting with our friends. And I noticed he was extremely flirty. Like, he was real thirsty. And I was cosplaying as Hiccup from How to Train a Dragon, so I don't know, maybe he was getting into the whole little boy thing, I don't know. And him and me thought it'd be a good idea to cosplay as our favorite characters from the Jujo Romantica anime called, I think it's called Egoist. That's like their shipping name. It's Nawaki and Hiroki. And the one thing I will mention that when we were dating, we were exactly like Hiroki and Nawaki. I was Hiroki. And it's funny because he's a teacher. I'm actually a teacher now. And it was just like, Hiroki in the anime, if you read it, he's always very like, don't touch me. Like, he doesn't want to like let go of his emotions and let go with him. because he doesn't want to get hurt. And that's exactly how I was, because he hurt me so many times, and he would talk about his stupid exes all the time, and he just was always like, you know, like, I don't know what I want, I'm hot, cold, I'm gay, I'm straight, I don't know. And that's why I was always very hiroki, because I was like, I don't know what you want. I ain't getting hurt. I ain't stupid. I'm not a J.C. Penney bathroom kind of type of person. I decided to cosplay those two characters, and it was funny because we had normal costumes, clothes, so we were able to cosplay those characters normally, which was kind of weird, but it worked. And we took a photo shoot, and I will say that was a beautiful photo shoot. Very professional, very nice. We didn't do anything weird. It was just, you know, like, you know, hugs here and there, hold hands. And there was a photo, though, that I remember that we were very, very, very close to kissing each other. We were like, yeah. But you can tell in the photo I was like, kind of like pulling back. And it looked like in characters is what Hiroki would do. But I was like, I don't want to do nothing with you because you're my brother's boyfriend right now, and I'm not going to fucking betray him. You know? And you think it'd not be as awkward then, but it was awkward. Because when I went back home, he friended me again on Facebook, and he started confessing his feelings to me again, saying, oh, I really started liking you, and I wanted to kiss you that day, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, I don't want to be a cheater with your, you know, my brother. I could not betray him. And I was honest with him and his, my brother, saying that I do start to have feelings for him that weekend. I did. But I don't want to do anything. Like, this is the thing. I'm a little too honest, and that's a good thing and a bad thing. But I wanted to be honest with my brother. And I told him straight up, like, look, me and him almost kissed each other. Okay? And I admit I was tempted. But I will not do that, because I don't want to do that to you. And he was hurt, but he was also happy that I was, you know, open about it and honest with it, because I just can't lie. Like, I'm a shitty-ass liar. You would know from my face and my sweat that I'd be lying. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't. And he understood, but, you know, he was still with him, and I respected that. But my ex, Lewis, wouldn't stop being so damn thirsty. He would text me in the mornings, like, good morning, I love you. And then, what the fuck you texting me this shit? Text this to my brother, not me. And he was like, I know, but I just like you so much, and I'm so confused, I don't know what to do anymore. And I'm just like, here's an idea. Stop cheating on him. Like, you're emotionally cheating on him right now. And he didn't get it. I don't know, it was kind of weird. And it sucked, because I told him, like, look, I have to admit I am starting to have feelings for you again, but I don't want those feelings. I don't want to betray him. So I was trying to cut it off, but he would continuously keep coming back for more, and it was really annoying. So I decided to have, like, a one-on-one conversation on webcam and be like, look, what are we going to do about this? Because I don't feel comfortable you cheating on him. You either know what you want or you don't know what you want. And he was saying, like, I just want to be with you. I don't want to be with him. I want to buy you, like, all these things for Valentine's Day, 'cause Valentine's is coming up. And he's like, oh, I'm going to buy you, like, a whole bunch of gifts, and I want to get you some flowers, and I'll mail you some nice chocolates. And I'm like, what are you going to get my brother, your boyfriend? And he looked at me like, I'll just get him a card. I'm like, oh my god. Ah. Gosh, so me and Louise kind of stopped talking a little bit with each other. He started to, like, realize this was not right. Duh. But I told him I also need to, like, I need a space to step back, because I do admit I like you, but I don't want to like you. I want to move on. So, and to do that, I need to take some time away and space from you. And he was like, okay, I understand that. And it hurt, but it was, I don't want to be with him. Why would I want to be with someone that constantly doesn't know what they want? I'm going to go through the whole scenario, what happened before, and the whole drama, and the cheating. I don't want to go through that. Like, I could do better. And that's why, like, here's a one lesson learned. If they're an ex for a reason. Just saying, I wouldn't want to go back with an ex. I've dated an ex again before. Don't do it. Like, 99% of the time, it ain't gonna work again, because you broke up for a reason. Don't do it. He was not respecting the space I was asking for. Because one night, okay, this was a few days later, I had a sleepover with a friend of mine who came over, and in the morning at like 6 a.m., just before 5 a.m. was about to end, I got a text from him. I didn't see it till hours later, because I'm not going to wake up for that. But it was my ex, Lewis. And it was just a text. And the text simply just said, hey, I'm going to be in Chicago in the area soon. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he didn't even say anything to me. He was going to leave to Chicago. All the way from Ohio. And I'm like, why is he coming to Chicago? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Is he coming back to, like, see me? I mean, I don't know who else is in Chicago. He doesn't know no one else in Chicago but me. So I texted him back finally a few hours later when I was actually awake. And I said, are you visiting me or something? I don't know. And you know what he texts? He texts some petty ass shit saying, like, no, I'm not visiting you. I'm gonna go visit your brother. Then what the fuck you tell me for that? I don't need to know that. Like, oh my god. Like, they were having this huge breakup fight, like, you know, just before all this was happening. And then I was gonna go back to him and, like, actually see him. And I'm like, here's the thing. I don't give a damn what you guys two do. Obviously, I didn't care when you guys were on and off 10 times already. Why'd you gotta bring me into it? I got nothing to do with it. I'm living my life. I'm living in Chicago. You know. And you text me in the middle of the night, oh, I'm gonna go visit through Chicago. And for no reason. And then all of a sudden I ask why. It's because I'm gonna go visit your brother. I'm like, then why would you tell me that? Like, that's so random. That's so petty. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna be in your area, but I'm not visiting you. I'm visiting someone. Oh my god. It was just like, I was so sick and tired of the drama and getting involved in this, like, love queer triangle that I just cut them both off. I cut him off, obviously, because he's my ex. But it hurt me. It honestly hurt my heart to end it with my my brother. But it was just years and years of hardship I had to live through him, and seeing him get hurt over and over and over and not taking my advice, and him betraying me, sending me that video of his ex dating somebody else and me making fun of it, and then saying, oh, it's a bad idea even though you fucking wanted that. Because you know I make videos of people. Obviously, you're sent it to the one person that does. Yeah, what the fuck? And then he pulls that on me. I'm just like, oh, you guys can have each other, man. I'm done. I'm blocking both of you guys. And ever since that, the queer drama was done. Like, I was like, that. I should have done that a long time ago. One of our mutual friends told me that my little kid brother, Legolas, or Legoshi, was sad I did that. He felt like he was responsible. He should have done something, but it was too late now, bitch. So I don't know. I really do hope that they're happy and they're doing okay. Like, I really do. I wish all my exes the best of luck. But I did hear that same year they went back to each other, again after the 11th time breaking up, I don't know, that they had a really nasty breakup that year. Like, that summer was, like, the worst breakup of them all. And I'm glad I wasn't there for it. I'm glad I wasn't. I forgot about them, to be honest, until I saw my diary. I haven't heard anything from my ex Louis, but about a year or so ago, my little brother did started following me on Instagram, though, and I thought that was really weird. Usually I would never find anybody finding me on Instagram because I have so many people following me and notifications that it would get lost. But I just so happened to go on my notifications, and like within a few minutes he was following me, and I looked at his username and I'm like, that looks so familiar, and that face, who is this? And I clicked on it and it was, oh fuck. And I wish I didn't, because that profile was a little too much to see. I want to see my family member like that. Oh. So I was all, oh god, it's in my head. It's in my head. Why'd I see that? Oh god. So yeah, that was an interesting, weird story. It wasn't that bad. It was just really stupid yaoi drama. But the lesson for this, and this lesson is more towards females. If you're dating a guy that is very confused about their sexuality, be very careful. Just be really careful. And if you ever have a guy that says, you're the only girl I ever loved and blah blah, don't fucking fall for that shit. Don't fall for it. So that is the ending of my video. I want to thank my lovely Patreons for sponsoring this and making videos ever possible on my channel. Really, really thank you. You guys are so awesome. And I really hope you guys enjoy that. So comment in this video below if you ever had any experiences where somebody was very confused about their sexuality that you were dating. It's a very confusing time, I guess. I don't know. Alright, well, see you later and bye all.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!